Hello, everybody. My name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Ace Guzman.
And welcome to the first episode of Coffee with Ace and Rich.
That's right.
Hey, cheers, hey.
Okay.
Now, why do we want to do this is because I just want you guys to just think about having a sit-down chat with us. You're having your coffee or your drink, whatever is your beverage of choice. And, of course, us is coffee from Puerto Rico. One of the best coffees I've ever tasted. We've been around, we traveled quite a bit.
We have.
And this coffee so far is the best.
But what's so great about Coffee with Ace and Rich is the fact that we are going to have our regular brew where it's hot, but the truth about marketing online is even hotter.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to get into it, guys. Let's find out who's on the live with us. People are hopping on right now. Let's see here. So let's open up with... let's cut to the chase, in other words.
Yeah.
Are you guys sick and tired of all the fluffy nonsense, of that woo-woo motivational stuff that really doesn't serve you at all, right? When push comes to shove, you are an entrepreneur, right? If you're not an entrepreneur, then you wouldn't be here watching this live, okay?
Right.
And what we want to do is we want to focus on your dreams. Everybody's dream is really, really important. And when you look at us, when we say Ace and Rich Freedom by Design, when you see, when we talk about that, it's about designing your own freedom. You want your own freedom. And what does that mean to you? So this might sting a little bit, okay? Does your dreams still scare you, okay? Or have you settled?
Yeah, this is a question that we actually get in our emails. So what we're going to be doing each and every week is bringing you lots of great content from our email list where people actually write us, questions. And some of the questions are so awesome that why not share it with everybody that follows us so that way some other person might be thinking the same thing or challenged with that, and we can actually handle it right here out in the open, uncensored.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this. I start to feel like, a lot of people think about burdens that really prevent them from moving forward in their business, right? They think about the burdens instead of like what's possible. And I want to let you know you can't let those things really disrupt you, just like the dog barking in the background, right? So I want you to think about it. Are you letting the burdens prevent you from actually achieving greatness? Because everyone here is great. And everybody has the ability to be great, okay?
Yeah, or worse, when things actually calm down, when they really don't. Spoiler alert, they really don't calm down, Yeah, they don't really calm down. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to settle, or are you going to make a decision and rise up? One thing that we've learned in this business about being an entrepreneur is that when a moment arises, when it's time for you to step up, you have two choices. Your first choice is, are you going to step up or are you going to step down? Well,
right?
For us, the wake-up call came when we realized we were trading our time for money. That's what happened with us. And we knew that there was going to be zero long-term gain from that. And, for us, one sale equaled exactly one commission check. Right? One sale equals one commission check.
Yep.
And if you missed the sale, then you missed a meal, pretty much. Okay? Let's just keep this raw. And that's what was happening,
Yeah, I do remember those moments where, we didn't have much. And, we were Motel 6 and we were just barely scraping by. Luckily I had a job and everything, which was important. But, we said we had enough.
We sure did. Yeah.
And then we found a system online. And we found a way to build residual income that really changed our lives and our way of thinking. And, it changed everything for us. It started giving us, the weekends off. We started focusing on, the things that really mattered in life.
Yeah.
Right? Because it allowed us to have that freedom because the money just kept coming in and coming out. So.
Right. And we were producing, right?
Yeah.
We were focusing on producing, not just...
We focus on being producers.
Yeah, producers.
And that's really what's important here.
Yes.
And I want you guys to understand something. A lot of people are going to watch this video and they're not going to fully understand what we're saying here. But there are going to be some people that watch this video they're going to wake up and have an aha moment from what we're saying.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, you have a choice, okay? You have a choice to be a producer or to be pretty much a spectator, right? It's kind of like when you go to a game and you're on the bleachers and you're watching the game from far away. Mm-hmm. But, you know, what would it be like if you were in the field playing that game, right? You're getting your hands dirty, right? You're in the thick of it all, right? It gets a little scary, right? When you're looking up from the bleachers, you're looking down like, oh, I don't want to get in the middle of that, right?
I don't want no bruises and scrapes and bleed, you know?
But you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
You can't avoid it as an entrepreneur.
No, you can't.
You have to really make that decision and go, am I going to stay in the bleachers or am I going to go in the field and start playing that game?
Exactly. So, I mean, let's break this down, right? For those of you that are watching, what is the difference between making money once versus making money every month? You know?
It's a really big deal because I've always said that, you know, the bills come in every month, right? They don't come in once a year.
Right. You would say
Right.
like, you would be like, hun, you know, if we have residual bills, then that's why we should have residual income.
Exactly. Now, don't get me wrong, the one-time income feels exciting. It really does. You know, when we get a high-ticket commission and we make like $1,000 or $1,500 or $5,000 or $10,000.
Yeah.
That's exciting. It's great.
Yeah.
But it doesn't last.
Yeah.
It doesn't last. I think for us, what we've learned over the years is that residual income has lasted a lot longer for us, has kept us free to travel anywhere. That's why we moved to Puerto Rico, right?
Yes.
To do anything that we want, you know, with our family, spend time with our family, do things that really matter in life because we know that that residual income, as the bills are coming in, they're being taken care of.
Right.
And we don't have to worry about that.
Exactly.
So for us, residual income, right? People are asking, well, what is residual income? Because a lot of people really don't know, okay? That's when money shows up if you work or you're not working, right? Like for us, there's times we don't work, but the money still keeps coming in, right? That's the residual aspect of that income. But again,
the facade though, Rich, is basically like they believe that it's something you do once and then the money keeps coming every single month over and over again. However,
right.
If you're not producing, it will stop.
It will start to get lower and lower and lower.
Let's keep it real.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That does happen.
Yeah.
Because in the past, when we were, you know, learning this business, there were times that we saw our money start to, like, you know, dwindle. And the reason why is because we weren't,
Truth bomb.
you know, being consistent
Yep.
as far as producing. So what we've learned is the importance of the consistency, running our business every week, the importance of the residual income, how important it is for this type of lifestyle.
Yes. Yes.
Again, we still make high tickets, and those are great and everything, but you know, you can't forget that that's just one-time income, and though it helps, you can't rely on it, right? You have to also rely on the residual income to help you move forward.
So how do we get residual income, right? Well, that's why things are in place, because you have to work with systems. And that's what this system does. It's simple, done for you, and it's designed to pay you over and over again and helping other people get started. Right,
exactly. Now, you know, we didn't have to chase people, okay? We didn't have to build some massive course or website. You know, we plugged into a proven funnel, right?
Yeah.
Into the right follow-up and the right training included. And that's what helped us go from like zero to hero, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't have the right funnel that we always talk about, you know, Russell Brunson always says you're always one funnel away, and he's right. Having the right funnel does help you build your business. Because let's say you are doing the marketing out there and, you know, you're grinding every day and everything and you're not seeing any results, you might want to look at your funnel. Because that funnel could be talking to the wrong person, or maybe the funnel is just not good at all.
Yeah.
Right? It's not really serving the way that it should.
Exactly.
You know?
So, I mean, this is really great that we're actually talking on this subject, you know, and if you want to know, you know, what really keeps people broke, then I want you to make sure that you understand you must work harder, but as well work smarter, because it's going to take effort. Just like Michelle's here posting and saying it's fun, but it is work.
Yeah.
And you do have to do that.
Well,
yeah.
you know, it's the mindset that
Yes.
you are working for yourself.
Yes, yes.
And it's easy to forget that you are working, you know, with yourself and things like that. But let's be real. If your income resets to zero, all right, okay, every month, you're not building a business. You're just surviving.
Oh my gosh, that is so
Okay?
true.
And
yeah.
we know because we've been through that in the past.
Yeah.
So you don't want to just survive. I always say this. You want to thrive. And the great thing about understand what I'm saying here about not just surviving is that you want to build momentum. And momentum starts with you.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
Even when the cards are not in your favor, are you
Yes.
still going to show up?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
That's what it's all about. Because
Yes.
you know what's weird? Some of the biggest wins that happen are the days that you didn't feel like showing up. That's what
Exactly.
happens.
And let me say this too. You know, if you're too scared to go for it and take action, especially massive, perfect, you know, imperfect action, good, because that just means that you're still dreaming.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. A lot of people dream and everything, but unfortunately, they don't realize that their dream is the kind of thing that has power. Okay.
Right.
And so, you know, it's when you stop being scared that really, really matters, right? Because a lot of people get scared to actually even do this. Even though they say they want to do it, they don't do it because deep down inside, subconsciously, they are scared, right? For mindset reasons and things like that. But when you're scared, that's even when you settle. Okay?
Yeah.
That's when you settle. You have to really make a decision and say, you know what? I don't want to give up anymore. And I say this to you, don't let that be you.
Yeah.
Don't let that be you, because there's so much that you're going to get out of this, right, as you go through this journey.
Oh my gosh, there's so much opportunity out there, and you definitely want to make sure that, you know, to put the line in the sand and say, do your dreams even matter? You know, still relevant in 2025. Here comes 2026.
Yeah.
Do your dreams still matter? If that's the fire in your gut, okay, your intuition telling you that, then your dream isn't dead yet.
Exactly.
Okay? You have to hold on to that. You have to hold on to that.
Yeah, this is your sign.
Yeah.
I mean, when you feel something internally within you that you just can't explain.
Exactly.
Right? Sometimes we can't explain why we have these thoughts when we have a new dream or desire to achieve something that most people are not willing to, you know, walk down that road. Let me tell you, that's a sign for you that you're on the right track, because that's how you stick out in the marketplace. That's how you stick out as a human being, because you're willing to take that road less traveled than most people are willing not to do.
So I want to say, in my part, don't ever settle. I don't care what it is that you're involved in, what program you signed up for, don't settle. Keep your dreams alive. Keep them big, hairy, scary, mountain, you know, moving. Like, you want to definitely hold on to that dream. And it's very important that that keeps you accountable when, like you said, the cards are not in your favor and you don't feel like building your online business. You don't
Right.
feel like communicating or doing the actual studying time and things like that. That's important to hold on to. That dream is what's going to keep you accountable and keep you going forward.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is Coffee with Ace and Rich. And you know what?
Hey, you don't know, like,
We're
click
not
on
here to sugarcoat the truth, okay? We're here to help you build freedom and purpose.
You know, when you toast, you're supposed to take a sip.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, I was still talking, so now I'll take
I
a sip.
know, okay.
Why don't you take it home, baby?
All right. So, just to let you know, guys, you know, we put a link below this video. So if you're watching us on YouTube or if you're watching us here live on Facebook, be sure to actually send us a message, because we'd like to really get connected with you and stuff like that. Send us a message and we'll hit you up with the link. That way you know exactly what we're talking about and what could change in your life. Okay? So I am really excited about this new segment with Ace and Rich, because to kind of get more down to earth and having more of a conversation with you, right? No tricks, no marketing
Nope.
ploys.
Right here in
It's
our
just-
space.
Yep, nice
Yep.
beautiful home where we're in Puerto Rico, right? We got backup Teslas. We're good in case of a storm or a hurricane.
Yay.
You know? So yeah, I mean, it's just, I want you guys to just, you know, have a cup of coffee with us. Every single week we're going to be doing this.
Yeah.
And we want to just have conversations with you. And I want you guys to really come out of your shell, right? Everybody wears a mask. Everybody hides from who they truly
Lock
are.
arms, get closer to Ace and Rich.
Let go, open up,
yes,
and be honest with yourself. And let us know what you're struggling with and what you need help with as well.
And be honest. Be
That's the key.
honest.
That's the
Don't
key.
be afraid to show your flaws. And, be humble. It's in great humility that we're able to transform.
Yeah, people will love you for it.
It will. Yeah. Absolutely will. And we see more and more people jumping on the live a little bit later, but we're about to wrap up. You're going to have to catch the replay. But we will see you next time with Coffee with Ace and Rich.
Yes.
Next week, we will have a different question to actually provide you an answer for. That's coming from our email, our subscribers.
Well, I will give you a little sneak peek about what's going on tomorrow. We're going to be doing Transformational Tuesday.
Awesome.
Stay tuned for that. It's going to be exciting.
All right, guys. So if you're ready to stop settling and you want to start building a long-term, sustainable, profitable business, as like I always say,
residual income.
We will post a link below this video, right down below, and we will actually guide you on your next steps. Once you get in, that's it. You're not going to be left alone. Rich and I will take you by the hand, walk you step by step on your next steps.
Exactly. Welcome to the family, and we'll see you on a new live very soon, guys.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye now.